You see, the problem in life isn't in receiving answers. The problem is in identifying your current questions. Once you get the questions right, the answers always come, says James Redfield. We are about to discuss a book that's not just a mere piece of literature, but a spiritual adventure about beauty, power, mystical experiences, clearing the path, engaging the flow, and establishing an interpersonal ethic that emphasizes sharing. Welcome to another episode of Book Talk. As an atheist and a person who strictly distances herself from all sorts of cultural foolery, the word spiritualism has always been a question mark for me. In no way did I want to be part of a phenomenon that slyly glorified religion or any other cultural practice that operates against humanity. But it is justified to say that I have found the meaning of spiritualism, at least in my terms, that does not allow me to alter my principles. Redfield's debut is a fast-paced adventure in New Age territory that plays like a cross between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Moses' trek up Mount Sinai. Originally self-published, the book sold phenomenally, sparked by word of mouth and maybe that year's The Bridges of Madison County, with which it shares some regrettable stylistic similarities. The saga begins when the unnamed middle-aged male narrator whimsically quits his nondescript life to track down an ancient Peruvian manuscript, pretentiously called the manuscript, pun intended, containing 9 insights that supposedly prophesy the modern emergence of New Age spirituality. South of the border, he encounters resistance from the Peruvian government and church authorities who believe the document will undermine traditional family values. While dodging evil soldiers, paranoid priests, and pseudo-scientific researchers, our hero sequentially discovers all 9 insights during a series of chance encounters. Redfield has a real talent for page-turning action, and his lightweight quest employs auras, energy transfers, and other psychic phenomena. But several of the insights are incredibly vicious and politically correct, and long stretches of dialogue are banal and cliched. Now mind you, when I say politically correct, I am speaking for myself, because political opinions are always subjective. The book ends with the protagonist poised to discover the 10th insight in a promised sequel. Now, talking about the positives. The Celestine Prophecy is a rapidly paced book with limited concern for detail, character development, or literally nuance. The plot exists primarily as scaffolding upon which the author can drape his message. As a result, the book is a very quick and easy read. The value of the Celestine Prophecy is embedded in the archetypal journey that the protagonist embarks upon to find meaning in his own life and to connect it to the broader arc of humanity's role in the universe. While his knack for storytelling is somewhat lacking, Redfield masterfully articulates some of the more esoteric components of the spiritual journey of self-realization, such as mystical experience, who is God and what is love. Or to put it in simple terms, James Redfield pulls off a Kamal Haasan from Unbasiva. The negatives, or perhaps should I say, the minor hiccups that disrupted my devouring of this delicious book was the unilaterally positive narration style. The flimsy narrative he constructs only includes aspects of the world that suits his particular needs. A character presents an idea to the protagonist on how the world works, and quite suddenly a situation arises which perfectly exemplifies the theory they just espoused. The book basically repeats this cycle in slightly varied forms from the beginning to the end. But nevertheless, do not miss this beautiful piece of work, which was also the New York Times #1 bestseller. Just like how I understood the impact of a good film after watching The Shawshank Redemption, I was once again assured of how a good book can save you from the brink of self-doubt and insecurity and can teach you how to celebrate life.